Hello everyone, welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have another thrift haul to share with you from the Durham Rescue Mission bins. It's quite a bit of things, so this might take us a little while to go through. You can see, I'm stacked on both sides here. Don't know why my voice is so scruffy. I was getting over a cold last week, but I thought it was gone. Anyhow, I have that to share with you, and then, oh, here comes our friend Lewis. And then I have some sad news to share with you. I want to wait till the end of the video though, so I can get through the thrift haul. But tacked along with that sad news is some pretty good news. So let me get started with the haul. I don't know how long ago I thrifted 2 milk glass small lamps. And I found them in my stash, and I wanted to find some lampshades to go with them so I could put them into my booth. Well, I was at the bins, and my friend Magda found 2 brand new shades still in their packaging. So this is what the shade looks like. It's a cream color, and you can see the base of the lamp is a white. I would rather that this was white instead of the cream, but they're brand new. It's still in the package, as I said. And let me show you what it looks like. I hope it doesn't blind you. Oh, come on now. What in the world? This worked yesterday. Well, they do work. Oh, that's because I have the wrong one plugged in. Oh my goodness. There we are. So see, it looks really cute. I think the size is absolutely perfect. So we'll see if they sell with the lampshade up in my booth. But perfect find. So Magda, if you happen to be watching, thank you for finding those for me. I have a cup of tea here on the side that I may need to sip on a little bit. Let me go ahead and do this because it is balancing very precariously, as they say, on top of everything here. This is a dog, a very small dog or cat carrier. I just have to take out the inside part here and get that washed. And this is by Rubbermaid. I had no idea they made cat, or, well, pet carriers, I'll say. It's nice because it has these long adjustable straps on it and lots of ventilation for your 4-legged friend. So get this cleaned up, and I actually have a bunch of these that I need to get listed on Facebook Marketplace. Let me see. Let me do this next. This, I think, actually, this whole haul is from a couple of Durham Rescue Mission bin. That's my surprise at the end. Mission bin shopping trips. This I thought was an absolutely, oh, I seem to have it upside down, beautiful floral picture. And it's got the domed glass on it. I'm not sure you can tell. I even like the color of the frame on this, but I thought this was very kind of what, shabby chic, granny chic, I'm not sure which, that I'm going to put up into my booth. I'm just going to clean the frame up a little bit. I'm going to leave it the color that it is and see how it does. Give me just 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let me see. What else do we have in here? This has been in here for a while, so it's a little bit of a surprise to me too. This I will put away for Halloween next year. It's just a metal candle holder, and probably more than a tea light, I would say, because that looks a little larger than a tea light holder. But I thought he was really cute. He's in excellent condition. There's no scratches or anything on him that I can see, so I'll put him away for Halloween this year. I love, for some reason, picking up wooden spoons. They don't really sell a lot. Well, on occasion they sell in my booth, but I just have a thing for them, and I really like them. And this set, I'm going to say this is for salad, for, you know, tossing your salad. I thought these were really pretty. Just have to clean them up a little bit. This is some label residue on there. But other than that, I mean, they are in great condition. This, I'm taking a guess on it, might be a juicer where you would say hold the like a lemon half in your one hand and then kind of score it with this. If I'm right or wrong, let me know, but that's what I'm guessing this is. Oh, and here we have a candle. I love picking these up. Oh, and it works. I love picking these up at the bins when I can find them, because when I do have things in my booth that need candles, I supply the candles. That's part of the sale. Oh, Lewis is climbing into the next thing I was going to show you. So I love to pick these up. Just has to be cleaned up a little bit. Lewis, can you either get all the way in or come out? Thank you, buddy. Now this basket I vacillated on getting because you can see, I mean, it's a super, super pretty basket. Let me show it to you first. Really pretty basket and in very good condition, with the exception of this part right here. You can see broke. The little piece of rattan that was right there broke. But what I'm thinking is that I can fix that pretty easily with some twine. I'm going to take that one off too, so that there'll be twine here and twine here holding it on, so that the one twine just doesn't look really out of place. And then the cool thing, I believe, there we go, is that, see how that wraps around that one handle, so it kind of locks the top onto it. I just thought it was a really cool looking basket and should be pretty easy to fix. Excuse me, one quick second. Okay, I have one pair of shoes to show you, and it's these. They are by Diva. I do not know the brand. I got them for the look of the shoe. I think it's fantastic. All this beautiful embroidery on here in, it looks like a kind of a turquoise and very light tans and such, just beautiful. And then this is a almost like a velvety type material, really clean footbed. And I love the chunky heel on this, the open toed and the lace up front. So these are going to be going on to Poshmark. I did pick up quite a few bags. First, I have this little vintage, just a little change purse. I don't see any markings on the inside of it. I really do think this is vintage though, just from the look of it and the feel of the leather and such. I do think this is vintage. Then, oh, this one is, come on, also a vintage bag. Little clutch here with the gold chain. And this is from Etra, E-T-R-A, with the zippered pouch there inside. And other than that, there are no markings. And nice because you can put the chain inside of it and just wear it as a clutch if you like, or you can take that chain out and kind of strap it onto your arm. What else? Another bag, very boho feel to this one, I think, is this one. I'm guessing, is that a macrame bag? Love the fringe on here and the neutral color. I think it's just great. This may not be that old because it does have a magnetic snap on it. Oh no, this is from Icing, I-C-I-N-G, made in China. Yep. And it's not the made in China that led me to believe that it's not a vintage bag. It was the magnetic clasp and the Icing brand. I don't think that's vintage, but I thought it was really cool with all the fringe hanging down here and the really nice kind of braided long handle that it has on it. Another really cool bag. This one may be vintage with the bamboo handles on it. This may be a knitted bag, I'm not sure, but I love all the little nubbies on it. And it, oh, wait till you see the lining. Look at the lining in that. Oh my goodness, isn't that just adorable? It's got one large, oh, I do see where it's, I didn't notice this before. It's not a big deal, but that has come loose, so that'll have to be sewn. Whether or not I will get to sewing it is another question. It just does have that one big pocket inside, and that is it. But a cute, adorable, again, I think a very boho looking bag. Another boho looking bag is this one. It is like a deep cranberry and gray color. Super cute. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, the straps are attached to each other right here. There's no lining in it. And let's see here. No tags. So I don't know, that may have been handmade by someone. But again, another really cool bag. This is vintage, I believe. This little black clutch. You can see it's almost like threading, but it's the material. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot of it. See all of that pattern in the bag, which is a little bit kind of hard to make out there. And there's the front of it. And I like that it has sort of that angled flap to open it. This is not a magnetic clasp, just your regular kind. There's the interior, and then it does have another side interior and then a zippered pocket. And this is from Garay, G-A-R-A-Y. Let's see if I can get it out here. Oh, kind of hard to see it, but that's it right there. I have no idea where this was made. Any other? Oh, that's the matching shoe. Oh, and a receipt. Let's see, any other? One more bag. One more bag. And that is this one here. With all of these pretty little, oops, beads are on one side. Sorry about that. And again, bamboo handles on this. A very sheer interior lining with a zipper closure. It has one pocket on the inside. And let's see what this tag says. Made in China. But again, I think a really cute, I mean, you could even use this as a shopping bag, although it would be a very small shopping trip that you were going on, because not a whole lot of groceries would fit in here. I picked this up, scarf. I'll be putting this away for Halloween as well. And I got it because of all of those candy skulls that are on it. And this is not vintage, but it's a nice long scarf, and I like that kind of turquoisey teal background on it. Did pick up one vintage scarf, and that is this one. A very large, oh my goodness, yes, this is very, very large scarf. I'm trying to see if there are any tags on it or any markings as to who is the maker. I don't see anything, but I do want to give you a little tip of something that I do when I price my scarves in my booth. If you could see here where they put their tag, I can now see that there is a hole, a tiny hole in the scarf because of where they put their tag. I use hang tags on my scarves, but I put my hang tags onto a safety pin, and then very, very carefully, I will stick the safety pin through that very tiny little hem right there, so that I don't put any holes in the scarves themselves, because there's nothing worse than getting a garment home. And this has happened to me previously when I shopped in retail stores. When they put that tag in, they stick it in really the worst places, and you end up with a hole in your garment, and you end up having to take it back. So that's why I put mine right along the hem there. Or if there is a tag on it, a sewn in tag, I'll put it inside of, I will put my hang tag, I'll loop it inside of that tag. Whatever I can do to not put a hole in the scarf. There's my little tip for the day. Excuse me. For myself, I picked this up, Warm and Cozy, because believe it or not, since I stopped drinking coffee, I must have gotten rid of all of my travel mugs, and I have none. So I had to get this for myself, you know, to keep drinks warm. And then I found a whole bunch. Oh, let me show you this first. This is a needlepoint, cute little Christmas stocking with the kitty cat on it. Let's see if there's any info on this one. It's 100% wool embroidered, dry clean only, made in Shanghai, China. Needlepoint by hand. So I just thought it was really pretty. I'll put this away for this coming Christmas. And then I found some vintage laces, some bias tape, this kind of thing. I picked up some, oh, hi, buddy. I picked up some buttons. This really cool vintage belt buckle. This one too. Look at that. Isn't that neat? How it clips together like this. And I'll be putting these all into a button jar. And then I picked up a whole bunch of this Derice Nylon Plus Needlecraft Yarn. 2-ply, 20 yards. All the ones that I could find that had not been opened or used, I picked them all up. I don't know. I thought, you know, it doesn't cost me a lot. Thank goodness. Lucky for this. I'll just put these into a lot and see if they sell up at my booth. And there are some more of them. Now, I will say that so far, none of the knitting needles that I've put up in the booth have sold. And none of the other vintage trims that I have put up have sold either. But you never know, right? Okay. And with that same cat theme, I found this bell pull. I think that's what they call it, with the kitty cats on it. In really, really good condition. Look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness, I think that's adorable. And then it has the little tassel on the end of it. Let's see. Feline Follies, it's called, the bell pull. And it was sewn by Esperanza Sierra, but it doesn't say where it was made. Oh wait, made in the USA. Okay, that's cool. Dry clean only. So pick that up for any cat lovers that there might be out there. Oh, and I know I mentioned my booth a lot. Well, I hope it's not a lot and annoying, but things that are going into my booth. But if you're ever watching a video of mine and you see something that you might like, other than Lewis's tail flicking me in the face, shoot me an email, and my email address will be in the description box for the video. Let me know what it was that you were interested in, and I can shoot you back a price, and then we can work on the shipping for that. Now, most times when things have already gone into my booth, it's very difficult for me to pull them out of the booth because I go up there generally only on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays. So things may have sold or whatever, but if you see something, just let me know. I picked this basket up. I was going to put my jewelry in it, but my friend Rhonda thinks that she might have a better idea. She used to sell jewelry, and she might have some of her old like kind of jewelry displays and such that would be better for me to use than that. So we'll see what happens. This basket, though, I think is fabulous. This would be great on a basket wall. I love it. Love, love, love this basket. And then I found one cutting board and some playing cards. And these have a little note on them that says, this deck of cards was used in actual play in this famous casino, which is Excalibur. They're all in here. I always count up the cards before I buy them to make sure that they're all there. And I do sell these, not for a lot, and they don't fly off the shelf, but I do sell them, and they're very lightweight, so I'm lucky that I can pick them up for not a lot of money. Show you a couple of more things, and because this video is running long, I'll save the rest for another time. Got this like a tin punch rooster with this very, very rustic frame on him. We'll see how he does. And then this piece I think is super cool. It almost looks like it was quilted, but it's all puffy, and it's a like a seaside sort of scene with the lighthouse there and the boat, the seagulls and all of that. I thought it was pretty cool, and I even like the frame on it. So I'm going to keep it as it is and see if that sells, but I thought that was a pretty cool find. So before I get to telling you my news, don't forget to leave a comment down below and let everybody know what your favorite find was from today's haul. And my favorite find, think. You know what it is? I think it's this picture. I really do like this picture. I love it. It would have been great if there had been a second one, but I'll take one of them. I think it's very, very pretty. So, my news. A few of you have been asking about my violet, and I haven't talked about this because in all honesty, I'm still kind of processing it a little bit. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know I had my violet. She was the Mexican hairless that I adopted when she was 8 years old. Well, back in November, Violet got very, very sick, very, very quickly. And I took her to my vet, I took her to an urgent care vet, and then I ended up taking her to an emergency vet. Some of the labs that they did on her didn't even register. They were so off the charts. Turns out she had liver failure, kidney failure, and heart failure. And the emergency vet said that they could try a treatment on her, but if they didn't get it just right, it could throw her into congestive heart failure, and it would not be an easy treatment for her. And Violet was already coming on 11 years. This month in February, she would have been 11. So that was on Saturday that the vet gave me all of this news, the ER vet. So I pretty much knew at that time what I was going to do, but I took her home, and we had one last night together, and Rhonda came and saw her, and then my daughter Caitlin came with me, and we took her to the emergency vet, and she is now with all of my others. She's with Mir and Sugar and Millie and Tina. And right before she passed, I had this dog Millie. This is a story, but I had this dog Millie, and Millie would always sit with her paws crossed like this. And when we had to have Millie euthanized because she ended up being full of cancer. So, and then Caitlin was young. Caitlin wasn't even 5 years old when this happened. So when our other dogs would lay with their paws crossed like this, I would tell Caitlin, I said, "Oh, Millie's come to visit us." So just before the vet injected the medication that would stop Violet's heart, she crossed her paws. So I said that was a sign, and I told Caitlin, I said, "Look at her paws are crossed." I said, "Millie's come to take her." So Millie took her, and as I said, when I lost my Mir, I don't say goodbye anymore. I say, "See you later." So I've been without Violet for over 2 months now. And it's still, as you can see, it's still pretty emotional. We were together constantly, and I miss her so, so much. But now let me show you the good news, okay? Hold on a second. Molly, come here, girl. Molly, come here, girl. Where are you? Here's my good news. Not even a week ago, I was coming home from my vintage booth, and running down the sidewalk in my neighborhood was this little thing. And so of course I got out of my truck and I went after her. And I thought for sure she was a neighbor's dog, and I went to their house and they said no, she was not theirs. So I got her into my truck, took her up to the county shelter. We scanned her. She did not have a chip. I put her, look at her, I put her on all kinds of websites for someone to claim her, and no one has claimed her. I don't know that I was ready for another dog, and I surely did not want a young dog, but you know, maybe she found me and this was meant to be. So I'm still looking for whoever is her home, and oh, I'm boring you. And if no one claims her, and she and Lois can get along, we're having a little trial on that right now, but we're working on it. We'll see if she doesn't become part of our family. But I have named her Molly. I think that suits her very, very well. So we shall see what happens, won't we? Yeah, she's a good dog. She was someone's dog. She's housebroken. She loves to be by you. She's a lovey, lovey dog. So we will see what happens. I will keep you posted. So thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, minus the sad part, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. And as always, everyone, please take very, very good care of yourselves and your fur babies. Bye for now. Bye, Molly.